While Mr. Narducci is looking that information up, I know we have a hand up from Senator Melissa Murray. Senator, can we at this point hear from you? We'll get back to that question in a bit, if that's okay with you, Mr. Pierce.
That's fine.
Okay.
Thank you so much. And I want to thank you for giving me this opportunity to speak. And I think that Mr. DeSimone makes a very good point in that, you know, the requirements surrounding the notification. This is one of the issues that bothers me the most, because that notice was sent out after the application for mail ballots had already passed. That to me is problematic, particularly in this district where not everybody has the transportation access and ability to get to the polls. And so, if they were planning on just walking to that polling place on election day, now it's going to be 46 degrees out that day. Asking them to go a mile away to a different polling place is really a burden. And I think, at this point, there isn't much that we can do. It is the Friday before election day on a presidential election year. A lot of folks are going to come out to vote that aren't, so-called active voters necessarily, which is another issue that I had in the way that the folks who were chosen to get notice about this, I feel is an issue as well. And really also the polling place that is already a polling place, Harris, it's my polling place, although I've already voted by mail. That school, it's a gym, but it's relatively small. It's on the smaller side. You have to walk through a hallway to get there, and to add more people during a global pandemic to have to stand in line and wait to vote in that hallway, I feel, should have been a consideration as well. So I guess I will end with, when you have a small group of people making these types of decisions, I don't know if they reached out to the administration or the city council or anyone else to try to, put more heads together to figure out, well, are there more viable places? And when you have a small group of people making these decisions, I think sometimes there may have been options. I'm sure there were options that weren't brought up or were lost. So, saying that they had decided this back in August, there should have been multiple notices that went out. This is within my district, and as stated before, it's a large district of color. I find it very troublesome, and I wanted to just express my opinion. Going forward, things need to change, and the process certainly needs to change. And I thank you for the opportunity to speak to you today.
Thank you for your input. And the timing of the notice, I agree, posed some difficulties, particularly with the request for mail ballots. So thank you for that. Appreciate it.